Anytime this court issues an order, particularly one that is clearly understood by the defendant at the time it's issued, one to which has been attested by the signature of the defendant at the time it was issued, any violation of that order is a serious matter as far as this court's concerned, or else we'd have chaos. It was very clear back on March the 3rd as to what the conditions were in addition to the $50,000 bond that was set. While it may be a conciliatory email, it nevertheless was contact with the victim or a member of the victim's family, which is specifically a no-no, or I would not issue a no-contact order. It's also very specific that the condition that the defendant not consume any alcohol or drugs, and that's for obvious reasons as well. The matter has not yet been disposed of as the underlying charge of a felony of cyber stalking, and thus this court still retains jurisdiction over this matter, and particularly its order remains in effect until dissolved by this court or assumed by the circuit court of the County of Madison. This court, along with many others, viewed the dash cam that appeared on the TV stations last night, was very distraught. This court has known the Irby family for a number of years, more than I would hate to say, that have contributed a great amount of goodwill in this community for many, many years. And not only is it a serious matter of a violation of a court order, it's also a very sad thing as far as this court is concerned. But this court is sworn to uphold the law, regardless of station in life of any individual that comes before it. And the court does find that it has to take some action as a result of what I consider to be a determined violation of a court order. I'm going to order as a conditional or as an additional condition to the existing bond that the defendant be placed under house arrest through the court watch program, that the defendant be evaluated by the court watch program as it relates to alcohol and drug abuse, that court watch provide this court with a report as a result of that assessment, and that the defendant will be required to comply with whatever recommendations are made by court watch resulting from that assessment. I'm going to also order that any failure on the part of the defendant to participate fully and completely with that assessment and participate and complete satisfactorily whatever program or recommendations are made after that assessment, and that failure to do so will be considered a further violation of this court and its order, which will result in more severe action as a result thereof.